Todd is great and he is always baked. Morning sun shining, we can't be late. Coffee brewing, tunes on the go. Knock knock, it's the Todd and Joe morning show.
Hey, knock knock knock. How are we doing today, folks? How are you, Todd?
Who am I?
Todd!
How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing well. I'm about to throw a little super lemon haze in my vaporizer.
Oh,
Just got home from El Worko.
Speaking of some marijuana, do you know the best place in the CNY to get your legal marijuana?
You know I do. You know it's Joe's Buds out there at 4656 Onondaga Boulevard. Now, if you give me a quick second here, I got to pull something up so I can read to the people. Actually, have we shared this?
You're not going to pull anything out, are you?
No.
Because that's for the OnlyFans.
Have we shared our video today?
I just shared it on mine.
Oh, well then. Hold on.
Knock knock, it's the Todd and Joe morning ho. Okay.
So, Joe's Buds. They put up a thing today that this Friday, the 20th, they're going to be having a Christmas pajama pop-up event. And they're going to have some of their vendors, I guess, if you will, there. So you can talk to people, ask questions. It's from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're having Natty Coke, Brass Knuckles, and Bank in for a holiday pajama party pop-up. So stay comfy and cozy and come on and hang out with the vendors from some of our favorite customer brands. Hope to see you all there. That is this Friday, the 20th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And again, they're going to have three of their, I guess, maybe most popular vendors there talking to people, maybe showing off some stuff, maybe giving out samples, asking you on questions, answering stuff for you. So make sure you check that out. That Joe's Buds at 4656 Onondaga Boulevard in Syracuse. It's next to Wegmans, behind a cool restaurant.
I just got an idea.
Yeah, what's your idea?
Why don't we see if we can go and record the episode out there during that?
It's not a bad idea. I do have something from 12 to 1.
We'll see what we can do. We'll talk off
mic. So, yeah, that's that. Joe's Buds.
Let me. Are we ready for a little tunage?
Yes, while I share on our other page.
Our first song. It's an older song. And I like the original, so I threw it in, and this is what we came up with.
Playing love songs all night long for me, only for me. Come to me now, come to me. Rest your head for just 5 minutes. Everything is done, such a cozy room. The windows are illuminated by the evening sunshine. Through them fiery gems for you. for you. Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And our la 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 la. La 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 la.
And that is our house.
Todd.
Whoa. What's that?
Hi, what's your name? Todd.
What is happening right now?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was at first until I got to the fucking.
Wow. It like that sounds nothing like the original.
That's why I love those, because it is. That's the best part.
Oh,
but it always
wait
sounds
till
good.
wait till we get to the one that we end the show with.
See, I think one day I'm gonna have you tell me what you use, and then one time I want to do it with just random songs that you may know or not know, just because there's some songs I want to hear in different fashion, but I want to surprise you with them.
Okay.
So normally we go into something, but I do want to. I texted this to you last night. I don't know if you got it, but I do want to talk about something else. Have you heard about this drone thing that's been happening?
So I saw brief snippets at the news when I was at work, but I wasn't able to like sit there and watch. And there's something about a drone swarm.
So this has been apparently happening for like a month now. I'd seen stuff but never really read it. So a guy I work with is telling me about it. And yeah, dude, like it started off the coast of like Jersey, that like all these drones were just like, it looked like they were coming up out of the ocean, but they're just like coming up over the horizon. But they're just like all over the place. So now they've been spotted like in like lower like upstate New York. There was a couple hanging around the Capitol building in Washington. Like, so apparently they just show up, kind of disappear. There's ones that are like smaller, ones that are fucking like gigantic. People have seen like 5 at a time, 100 at a time. Apparently they are not on any frequency that we can pick up. They are not putting off any heat signatures. People have been like flying their personal drones to them. They completely drain the battery out of their other drones, like the personal drones, and the drones just drop out of the sky. I guess there's a video of some dude shooting a gun at one, and like the bullets are fucking like going like around the fucking shit. So I'm saying right here, right now, we need Bill Pullman, we need Will Smith, and we need fucking Jeff Goldblum. And we need to solve this problem before it gets to like epic proportions. But no, seriously, like this is, nobody knows what's going on. Now it has reached a point where like Congress is like, well, okay, what the fuck is this? Like Schumer is like, we need to figure out what this is. We need to be sending stuff. Like, I guess there was a helicopter following one at one point in time, and the thing just fucking like disappeared. And the helicopter is like, it's gone. Like, it's just gone. So, I don't know, man. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, is our own government fucking with us with some crazy technology they have? Is another government fucking with us with crazy technology? Or have they finally come back to be like, listen, motherfuckers.
We're getting invaded, bro. Like,
dude, I'm first in line for anal probe.
Like, so just think about this. Like, not too long ago, like I think it was during COVID, they like acknowledged UFOs.
Yes. Yep.
And now all of a sudden we're getting UFOs.
Yeah. Apparently, I saw a video this morning of one that was down on the highway in Jersey. And there was like, it was somebody driving on like an overpass, and there was like emergency vehicles and shit. And it was like in the median, but it didn't look like, you know, a drone me and you could fucking buy. Like, it looked like the size of like a small car. So no one's owning up to it on this planet at this point in time. Our government seems super confused about it. No other government is like, that's us. Like,
because I feel like somebody would be taking credit for it. So, all right, here's my theory. Rebel forces from the future have come back in time, and they are sending the drones out, kind of scanning to see exactly where they are and where the world is, because where they're from, there was a lapse. Like, there's some crazy event happened to the Earth that changed everything. So there's about a 15-year gap where there's no history. There's no record of anything. So this rebel force, because in their future, it's like the Terminator future, the machines have taken over. So this rebel force has come to try to like figure out and stop the big event that happened where the machines taken over. Well, guess what? The machines have come back also. And they're like Transformers. So right now, and that's why they're all in like drone mode, but they're different sizes because all the robots are different robots. And they're searching the planet for the rebels. And it's going to cause the catastrophic event that causes this bleak future.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man.
Boom.
So that's the thing. Like, is it robots? Is it aliens controlling robots? I'm
going to go on FanDuel right now, put $100 on robots.
So, yeah, like I said, this was just really brought to my attention yesterday. So I was like, all right, this has got to be a topic of the show because it was just brought to my attention. But, you know, keeping with the world.
Honestly, it could be technology becoming sentient.
It's just the other.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's about the best way. But I guess it's also a good transition to
Todd News, where the useless news comes first.
So, let's see. Do I have a video? No, I have a video. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, I do have a video. And it's a ridiculous video. You're going to be like, dude, this is fucking ridiculous. And I'm going to be like, yes, Joe. Yes, it is. Although I don't think I can, like, enlarge it because it was on a fucking web page. So you'll be able to still see it. All right. Let me read the news article, and I'll show you the video. An Australian zoo shared video from a surprise animal escape drill featuring the zoo's director playing the part of the fugitive cassowary, which is basically an ostrich. Okay. Rockhampton Council for Parks, Sports, and Public Spaces, Sherry Rutherford, said the drill at Rockhampton Zoo was the first to take place during operating hours with guest presence. And it's amusing. This year's training was the first live experience and an opportunity for the staff to put the training into practice, Rutherford said in a news release. The exercise was kept a complete surprise, with staff only realizing it was a drill after it began. It was also a surprise to zoogoers on the day who were able to see the training in action, with some even getting to take part. The drill featured Rockhampton Zoo director Liz Bellward portraying the escaped animal in an ostrich costume. Unfortunately, you can't buy a cassowary Halloween costume, the zoo explained in a Facebook post. The team communicated effectively and worked well together to bring the cassowary safely back to its enclosure, the post said. So, with that being said, let me share my screen here and show you this video.
Very, very, very fine house. Two
So again, I
cats
apologize. I
in-
can't make it bigger.
Oh my. What the fuck? Dude. Holy shit.
Yeah. As they, those are like fucking like riot shields.
Yeah. I could
The
use
other
those at work.
The other animals are probably so confused. That was they had that music.
Holy moly. Fucking tase it.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it'd be better if they fucking just tased her.
Like, I kind of wish it was like the Jurassic Park movies where, you know, you get the one guy with the trank gun, like, and then, oh.
Yeah. It would have been better if somebody, like, I hope somebody's taken it and put, like, Jurassic Park music behind it, because that would make it just so much better. I wish I knew how to do that type of shit, or had the, I guess I know how to do it. I wish I had the programs to do it, because I definitely would.
Oh, I just made one. I think I sent it to you guys yesterday. The School of Rock one.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, then you.
And then let me see.
All right. We're going to keep on the Guinness World Records train.
Christina Aguilera.
Go ahead.
What about Christina Aguilera?
None of your business.
Huh? What about it?
Nothing.
Talking about my bitch? No, I wasn't a fan. Anyway, the Idaho man who holds concurrent Guinness World Records added another title to his name by donning a blindfold and performing 41 pickleball serves in 1 minute. Blindfolded. I wish I had the time to do dumbass shit like this. David record breaker Rush said his journey towards taking the title for the most blindfolded pickleball serves in 1 minute began when he came across a video of the previous record, which stood at 23 serves. I mean, the first record could have been fucking 5. And honestly, it looked way too easy. I thought, hey, I could crush this, Rush said. He sounds like a real douchebag. Rush said he managed to hit 33 balls into the service square, but one landed after the 60 seconds had elapsed, and another was disqualified by Guinness World Records for unknown reasons. He officially took the record with 41 blindfolded serves, but Rush said he is already planning to make another attempt at the record after improving his pickleball skills. So he has that much time to just break his own world record to be that much of a douchebag.
Yeah.
Continuing on with people in weird-ass world records, a pair of British brothers earned a Guinness World Record for their collection of, get this, fucking ridiculous, 48,339 different Pokemon cards. Do you want me to read you that number again? It was 48,000 339.
Sheesh.
Pokemon trading card game superfans Owen and Connor Gray took the record for the largest collection of Pokemon cards from Benjamin DeGuire, whose collection was tallied at 34,310 in 2023. The slogan is, gotta catch them all, and that's what we've tried to do, Owen Gray told Guinness World Records. The Gray brothers' 48,339 cards come from several different countries and are printed in multiple different languages. We have all of them bar the Dutch language. That became impossible for us to find, Connor said. Anyone with any Dutch first edition, let us know. So they must got fucking cash too. The siblings said one of their most ferocious finds came when they bought some bags full of cards that have been found in an attic. There were probably about 3,000 to 4,000 cards just thrown into JD sports bags. And in that combination were 2 Gold Star Charizards, which today are worth anywhere between $6,000 to $31,000 each, Owen said. They weren't in bad condition at all. Connor offered some tongue-in-cheek advice for other aspiring Pokemon collectors, urging them to save their money. Here's what tops it all to me. It's bad enough that these dudes have a fucking world record for almost 50,000 Pokemon cards and the amount of money spent on that. But they are taking their cards on a tour of U.S. collector shows scheduled for next year.
If they're anywhere near us, we need to go.
We talked about you. Holy Christ, man.
That's wild.
And our last story comes from England, jolly old England. I got a picture for this one. A sheep rescued from a cliff in England attempted to run off afterwards with half of its body still inside the rescue bag. Hold on. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Hold on. I gotta find it. I had it pulled up. Now it's gone. There it is. So that is your sheep in a bag.
Sheep in a bag. That's weird.
You know, save this motherfucker. That's what he does. Takes off of the bag. All right. Let's continue with the story. The Beer Coast Guard Rescue Team, that's right, the Beer Coast Guard Rescue Team said on social media that personnel responded alongside the Devon Fire and Rescue Services Plymouth-based technical rescue team after the sheep fell from the top of a cliff near the scene of a recent landslide. Yikes. The Coast Guard provided support while firefighters used a rescue bag to I can see the Coast Guard's like, yeah, you could do it. Yeah. Use a rescue bag to hoist the sheep back to the top of the cliff. The sheep did attempt to run to his mates before getting fully out of the rescue bag, the post said. The photo included in the post shows the sheep attempting to run with the back half of its body still in the red bag, which it did, and that's funny. Also, I mean, not to be a dick, not that sheep are like terrible animals, but that's quite the extremes to go rescue a sheep that fell off a cliff. Back in the day, a farmer would just be like, well, shit, there's one more gone. Fuck.
Bloody hell.
Oh, bloody hell. There's 50 pounds right there. English. Anyway.
Todd News, where the useless news comes first.
So that was that. So what up next? Is it me still?
You have to give me the words and phrases.
Oh yeah. Are you continuing? Is this the third part?
Where did we leave off?
I don't remember. You were supposed to write these things down, Joe. What are you?
I have
some kind of reefer addict?
I have the names Tony, Vinny, Deanna, and Katie. Oh, it was 21st birthday.
Yeah, but we got past that. That was last week. We're there at the club, and then something happened with a bidet, and he sprayed like water all over her, and he was naked.
Yeah.
Do you remember any
All
of
right,
that?
let's start a new one. Let's start a
Okay.
new one.
Okay, give me a second here. Random scenario generator. We're gonna give you 2 characters. My dog will be one of them, Indy, and Joe. Joe Stones.
Okay.
You are now the scenario with my dog. Oh, okay. I think you're gonna like this one. Let me open the chat here and Netflix chat. Let's see. The phrase of the day is, I don't know. Let me think about that. Let's see.
What's the scenario?
The scenario is Joe Stones and Indy at a haunted house.
Ooh, I like this. Oh, all right, I like this.
Let's see here. Indy's orange. There. Your phrase today is holy hot sauce, Batman. The color is orange and Dubai.
I just have to use Dubai and
Yeah, somehow working it. Orange, holy hot sauce, Batman.
go.
Joe Stones and Indy at a haunted house.
So it is about 1 o'clock in the morning, and Joe Stones is laying asleep in his bed. The moonlight glistens and shines on the side of his face, and all you can hear is the subtle hum of his CPAP machine. Then, all of a sudden, his phone rings. Ring, ring, ring. Joe wakes with a start on, takes his CPAP mask off, and he looks, and it's his boss, Dr. Indiana Bones. Joe answers, "Yes, doctor." You got a call from an old friend who wants us to investigate their house for some paranormal activity? Of course, doctor. I'll be there momentarily. What's the address again? I'll be right there. Joe jumps out of bed, turns on the light, sprays some water in his face as he looks in the mirror. It's always been a life's dream to work with the world-renowned archaeologist, ghost hunter, and all-around ladies' man, Dr. Indiana Bones. But Joe never realized how daunting and stressful this life is. Being his assistant for the last 2 years has taken a toll on him. He quickly brushes his teeth, grabs the pair of slacks that he had on the day before, throw on a quick t-shirt, and throw on his leather jacket that he bought that looks questionably similar to a certain jacket that Dr. Bones wears himself. So Joe gets to the address provided to him by Dr. Indiana Bones. And Indy's waiting for him. And Indy looks at Joe and says, I don't understand, doctor. Your friend's not here? He left? Oh, much better. I feel like I had something in my throat. I can talk now. Oh, I wasn't going to say anything, doctor, but I didn't want to point it out. Well, thank you, Joe. But as I was saying, my friend Todd, he lives in this residence, and do you recall last winter when I went away right before the holidays? Of course, doctor. Well, Todd and I used to be partners. Yes, more than just work partners. And we had gone to Dubai on a little romantic getaway. And while there, we got involved in an adventure that involved a strip poker game, some Taiwanese Hishi prostitutes, and a lot of Iraqi weed. Well, as we were at Dubai, Todd may have a curse put on him. A curse? What do you mean? Well, he may or may not have jerked off the wrong prince's son. Oh, I see, doctor. And now Todd has had some things happen to him, especially recently. He fell into a toilet and got poop all over him. He has been seeing things in the house. Oh. And so they currently have him in a psychiatric hold. But you and I are to investigate whether or not there is something in this house. All right, doctor. Whatever you say. And I say we will go now. Come, hang on. Yes. Ooh. That is the pull I wanted to piss all over. So Joe and Dr. Indiana Bones walk up the steps and they get to the door. And as Joe reaches for the door, it comes flying open. Holy hot sauce, Batman, Joe proclaimed loudly. And Dr. Indiana Bones looks at Joe and goes, "You're such a pussy." And as he turns, an orange flies out. Boom! Hits Doctor right in the face. Doctor is out cold. Joe quickly picks up the doctor, runs in swinging. But there's no one there. And then suddenly, he feels a cold breath upon his neck, and a whisper saying to him in a very low, creepy, satanic voice. And it said, "You call that a dick?" To be continued next week.
You better write that down. And don't forget to write down, "You call that a dick," because I want somebody random in your house to find that.
Oh, Garrett. And then I have our second song for the day before we finish off with Carlin's Quotes.
I got some Urban Dictionary too.
Oh, so you go first with Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot.
You want me to do it now?
Do it now. Do it.
All right, we'll do this. We'll do the last Bangin Bangerz, and we'll mosey on out with Carlin Quotes. This is Urban Dictionary. A snitchuation, the act of getting in trouble over a snitch's mouth. Oh, get out of here, Dr. Indiana Bones.
So a snitchuation is like getting caught and snitching?
Basically. Thanks to that bitch, I'm in a snitchuation.
Yeah. Bitches be snitching. We don't like no snitches. We don't like no snitches.
A severance lay. That's right. When, after ending a relationship, you have sex for the last time, either after they break up with you or you with them. As used in a sentence, my girlfriend is moving out of town, so we're splitting up. I'm swinging by her apartment tonight to get my stuff and my severance lay.
See, we always just call that goodbye bang.
Yeah.
You hit it one last time before you quit it.
This next one.
Bang.
Cutie patootie. You are a cutie patootie.
Oh, I've heard that one before.
That's actually like the definition of it. That's why I wanted to read it. The next one is sneakerhead. The exact same thing as a crackhead, but instead of crack, it's sneakers.
I'm slowly becoming a sneakerhead.
Intervention time already? I've never heard this ever, so only nobody says it, I'm assuming. Front burner. An attractive female so hot that she is the large front burner on the stove. As used in a sentence, damn, that hottie is a front burner faux show.
I've never heard that term ever used.
Nope.
Ever.
And the last one for today is television. That's right, television. The early 21st century drug of choice, a shared illusion making its addicts think they have friends, a life, access to good information, and the critical thinking skills to form valid opinions. Fatal in large doses.
Wow. Wow. That was awfully rough.
That was your Urban Dictionary.
You cutie patootie.
Who, me?
Todd!
Yeah. Oh, my. All right. Here we go. You ready?
Bangers. I like the picture.
Three, 6, 9. Damn, she fine. Hey, hey. I'm hoping she can talk it to me one more time. And roll. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. To the wall, till sweat drop down my balls. Till all these bitches crawl. Till all ski, motherfucker. Till all ski, goddamn. Till all ski, motherfucker. Till all ski, goddamn. Shot the crunks so fresh, so clean. Can she fuck that question been harassing me? In her mind, this bitch is fine. I done came to the club about 50, 11 times.
Wait for it.
Now can I play with your panty line? The club owner said I need to calm down. Security guards gonna sweat me now. Nigga drunker than the motherfucker threaten me now. She getting drunk in the club with me, she work it. And then I like to see the females twerking, taking the clothes off, bucky naked. ATL, hold on, disrespect it. Let me see you get low. Drop that ass to the floor. Let me see you get low. Drop that ass to the floor. Drop that ass. Hey, shake it fast. Pop that ass to the left and the right. Drop that ass, say, shake it fast, say. Pop that ass to the left and the right. Now back it up. And I'll back it up. And I'll back it up. Now stop. Then wiggle with it. 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 Wiggle with it. 3, 6, 9.
That is a banging banger, bro.
Oh, Lord. What will people come up with next? All right. Gotta wrap it up with the old Carlin quote.
Hi, what's your name? Todd! Todd!
That's you.
It hurts so bad. You have no idea. Like, watching it live and just hearing it and then comprehending what I just heard and then hearing it numerous times afterwards, like two things ran through my head. One, I just feel terrible now because my favorite comedian just like destroyed my name. And two, can I ever meet said comedian now? Because this was obviously well before he passed away. And like I did see him live, but my thought process was, if I ever met him, how do I go about introducing myself? Because like, yeah, do I have to change my name? But then if he autographed something for me, like I wanted to say Todd, not like Tood, like, so am I supposed to be like, hey man, yeah, nice to meet you. You might want to make like comedic heroes. My name is Todd, or do I say it?
You have to. You gotta say it like that. You'd have to say it like that.
But it did hurt. I'll be honest with you. Like it was like I'm like, I love George Carlin, and then that. I'm getting really sick of God. And I was like, oh my God, it hurt. Anywho. So, Carlin Quotes, end the show. She was only a prostitute, but she had the nicest face I ever came across. This one, I went back and forth on, and there's part of it that's like, well, people get all weird. Todd. Here's another question I have. How come when it's us, it's an abortion? And when it's chicken, it's an omelet. Are we so much better than chickens all of a sudden? When did this happen? That we passed chickens in goodness. Name 6 ways we're better than chickens. See, nobody can do it. You know why? Because chickens are decent people. You don't see chickens hanging out in drug gangs, do you? No, you don't see chickens strapping some guy to a chair and hooking up his nuts to a car battery, do you? When's the last time you heard about coming home from work? When's the last chicken you heard about come home from work and beat the shit out of his hen, huh? Doesn't happen because chickens are decent people. I usually don't do the longer ones, but I got reading that. I'm like, I have to do this one because it's amazing. God! So, what does it mean to pre-board? Do you get on before you get on?
You broke my brain.
Yep. I love it in a movie when they throw a guy off a cliff. I love it even when it's not a movie, especially when it's not a movie.
Jesus Christ.
And to wrap it up, just received a message from the National Institute of Pancake. It reads, and I quote, "Fuck waffles."
Hi, what's your name? Todd.
That knock, bitches.
Joe's
We will see you next Monday, whether it be in the morning or an afternoon. Tuesdays, Russell Fandom Radio. And then just peep the rest of the week for other things to drop. You will find this episode also on Spotify, Apple Music, all that fine, fun stuff. I have been Stones, Joey Stones.
I'm Bolin Powell, or as other people call me,
Todd.
Later.
Peace.